Hey everyone, happy spring and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been since the fall since I made a video, so I just wanted to give a quick update on a change that I've had in my beauty routine and also give you guys a skincare video. As you can probably tell by the title, since my last video, I have made the decision to switch to cruelty-free products. It was just a personal decision, and if you're thinking about whether or not to switch to cruelty-free, I would encourage you to just do some research and see what kind of brands are out there for various different things. It's a little easier with makeup, which was something that was an easy transition for me, but something like skincare, which I'll share with you today, and things like hair care or body care like deodorant or fragrance can sometimes be a little more hit or miss. So hopefully I'll be able to share some more of my finds over the next couple weeks and months as I'm going on this journey of becoming cruelty free. So with that being said, I'm gonna show you all the skincare that I have found and loved. My skin type tends to be dry combination. I can get oily in the T-zone and I get hormonal breakouts around my chin area. And it's sensitive, so I have to be careful about what kind of products I'm putting on my skin. I can't use anything too harsh, but I do like to get a good clean feeling. I like to exfoliate off the dry skin, so I do things that will remove that either chemically or physically. So I figured I'd do this in the stages of just starting from removing makeup and moving forward. And the first thing that I wanted to share are these Acure fragrance-free argan oil cleansing towelettes. And they're sealed on the inside so they stay moist, but I use these for makeup removal and they do a pretty good job. I'm still searching for one that will be good at removing eye makeup. I've tried the Pacifica ones. I like the scent of those, but I also feel that the eye makeup lingers. So if anyone has a tip on makeup removing towelettes, I would be interested to see that. But so far these are great. And they're fragrance free, so they're good for my sensitive skin. Eye makeup remover, I was really hesitant about this. I didn't think I would be able to find something because I used the Neutrogena. I'm sure most people use like the drugstore versions or whatever. None of those are cruelty free, but I was at Ulta and I found, which all the Ulta brand cosmetics are cruelty free. Excuse me. So this is their eye makeup remover, and it's in almost the same size bottle as the Neutrogena, and it's around the same price, and it does help me if I'm using one of those wipes that just doesn't seem to get everything as far as gel liner or waterproof mascara, whatever. This seems to do the job. So I've really been liking this so far. I've only used it a couple times, but it's definitely getting the job done. Next, I'll cleanse. If I'm not wearing makeup, say I'm in the shower in the morning, then I just go ahead and cleanse. But that would be for at night if I'm taking makeup off. Both of those get that done. I've really been enjoying this Alba Botanica Even Advanced Sea Mineral Cleansing Gel. It's a nice gentle gel cleanser. It's hypoallergenic. It does get kind of foamy as you work it into your skin, but it's got a nice spa-like scent to it. And it doesn't leave my skin feeling too dry. I'm not really into cream cleansers. I do have one that I'll share with you. But I kind of like getting that clean feeling. But this doesn't leave my skin feeling too stripped, so that's been an excellent find as well. The other cleanser that I've been trying out is the First Aid Beauty Pure Skin Face Cleanser, and this is more of a cream cleanser. It's not 100% cream, but it definitely leaves the skin feeling more moisturized. I still think that my skin feels clean after this. It's safe for sensitive skin. I just tend to use this when maybe my skin feels a little more dry, like a nighttime cleanser maybe where I want to pack on the moisture before I go to sleep. Um, okay, as far as exfoliating goes, I was using some drugstore exfoliants that seemed to be breaking me out. So I actually decided to make my own, which is what's in here. This is a mixture of baking soda, sugar, and coffee grounds. Um, and it's just a really great, like, feels like a microdermabrasion type scrub. It really gets all of my dry patches off, evens out my skin. I'll use it in the shower generally. I'll put one of my cleansers on in a thin layer on my face just so it's not too harsh. And then I'll pour some of this on my hand, massage it into the skin for maybe 30 seconds, and then rinse away. And it feels amazing. So since this has the baking soda in it, and then the other two just plain non-used coffee grounds are pretty neutral on the pH level as well as sugar is. So when you use something like this with the baking soda in it, it's probably a good idea to use a slightly acidic toner after you have used this exfoliant. So that's what I tend to do. I use toners every day, twice a day, and they tend to be acidic anyway. But just a tip, if you're going to make this, it is an excellent exfoliant, but you just want to follow through with a slightly acidic toner afterwards. So that's a nice DIY, very cheap, lasts for a long time scrub. Before I go into the toners, I do want to share two masks that I use for two different reasons. So my main concerns are generally getting the dry skin off, which the exfoliation tends to do. And then I like to deep clean my pores, and I also am interested in brightening products because I have sunspots, freckles, some acne scars that I'm trying to even out. So the first one is this Aztec Secret Indian Healing Clay. It comes as a powder. And what I'll tend to do is I have another homemade item, one of my toners. It's 50% apple cider vinegar, 50% water. What I'll do is I'll take equal parts of this clay powder and the toner, mix it together, put it on my face, and then just let it sit there as long as I can tolerate it. It is a very strong mask. I think it actually says on here, feel your face pulsate. So it definitely draws those impurities out, but it says on here, like, for sensitive skin, only let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes. If you find that you can handle it, maybe 15 to 20. Your face will be red, most likely, after you take it off, but it will feel really clean. I just make sure to heavily hydrate my skin after using this. I'll use this maybe once a week, not even, only when I really feel like I need to get the extra stuff out of my pores. But this is an excellent mask, and it'll last you forever. Then the other one that I've been using and really liking is Andalou Naturals. This is a brightening mask, and it's the Pumpkin Honey Glycolic Mask. It has Manuka honey in it. It really smells nice too. Like, it smells like fall to me. Even though we're going into spring, it just smells so good. But this is great for evening out skin tone and even evening out surface texture a little bit. This you only put on for about 10 minutes. It'll dry down. This is also a little bit of an intense mask. I guess I'm just a glutton for punishment. But it almost feels like putting icy hot on your face. It's not a bad tingle. I would say the clay mask is harder for me to sit through until it dries than this one. This one, you feel it for a couple minutes, and as it's drying, then it's a lot better. But this is great for evening out. I've noticed an improvement in my sunspots and acne scars, things like that. So I will definitely keep using this. And then just as a side note, for if I wanted to do a hydration mask, I don't really tend to do masks with a lot of ingredients that are made for hydrating because I don't want to clog my pores. So what I tend to use if I really want intense hydration in my skin is either by itself or with my moisturizer. I will use hemp seed oil. This is an excellent oil for all skin types because it's more of a dry oil. You can get it at a natural food store or whatever in the cooking section. But essentially, you may have heard that jojoba oil is a great oil because it is the closest oil out there to your actual sebum or your skin's oil. But your actual oils have the ability to clog your pores. This is 100% non-comedogenic, which means it does not clog pores. So this is absolutely great for people who have oily skin or troublesome skin. For me with sensitive skin, I love it because it's gentle and it's not going to irritate anything, and it really packs the moisture on. So rather than using a hydration mask, I'll just slather this on my skin. One thing to note, after you open it, you have to keep it in the fridge. So just so you don't buy a bottle and then it goes bad after one use. But excellent hemp seed oil. It's a little bit different than hemp oil, but they both have kind of the same properties to it. But that's an excellent beauty oil or hydration type product. Next I'll go into the toner. So I'd already shown you I made this equal parts apple cider vinegar and water. It definitely will have the scent of vinegar, so if that's something you don't like, maybe this isn't something you want to use, but it is a great toner. You can just use it. I believe in toners. Some people think you don't need them, but I just find that it helps to even out my skin tone. My moisturizer seems to do a better job when I'm using them, and this is just a great toner for everybody that can definitely help clear up skin and some of the issues you might have if you have problematic skin. The other toner I like, again, because I like brightening products and things that are going to even out my skin tone, is this Avalon Organics. It's the Intense Defense with Vitamin C Balancing Toner, and it smells like fresh, fresh orange juice. And it's just meant to purify the skin. Vitamin C is excellent for your skin cell turnover, so the more you use something like this, the more rapidly your skin cells will regenerate, I guess. So it's good for anti-aging, it's good for hyperpigmentation, or, acne scarring, any kind of scarring, or it's basically just the way you would take vitamin C to heal your body if you're sick. Vitamin C on the skin is going to help it regenerate and heal quicker and just improve the overall texture and look of it. So I've been loving this, something I will definitely repurchase. I used to use the Mario Badescu Alpha Grapefruit Cleansing Lotion. That one is also good at brightening, but I definitely like this one more. So, okay. Home stretch. Let's move on to eye cream, and then we will go into moisturizers and a couple lip things. So, eye cream, I've been using this Acure eye cream, and it is a Chlorella growth factor and Edelweiss stem cell. As soon as I saw this, I started singing the song Edelweiss from Sound of Music. But this is just a great eye cream. I love that it comes in a tube, so you're not exposing the ingredients to anything. I'll just use, I'm going to put some on now because I didn't put some on this morning. So I'll just take something literally that size, smaller than pea size. Dab it between my two ring fingers. You want to use your ring fingers because they're the most delicate. And then I start on the outer corner, dab it inward, and try to concentrate most of it on my under eyes because that's where I feel I see most of the signs of aging right now. And then I'll bring it up, whatever is left, onto the lids in the inner corner. But it's lightweight, it's not going to clog your pores. Sometimes a heavier eye cream can create those little bumps if it's too hydrating or clogging. So I find that this would be great for if you're just starting anti-aging treatments all the way up until more mature skin. It hydrates, it's slightly firming, and it's just a great cruelty-free eye cream. Okay, as for all over the face moisturizers, I have two different ones, a daytime one and a nighttime one. The daytime one is the Imperialis facial moisturizer by Lush, and it's a very thin consistency. It's almost gone. I love it. The way that Lush products are with everything just smells like you went into like a nice natural spa. But this has orange blossom and lavender. It's just a very lightweight cream, and it absorbs so quickly into the skin, which I love for daytime. But it also, when you touch your skin, it will feel hydrated. So I like that it's not leaving me greasy for the day. Makeup lays beautifully on top of it, but I also do get that feeling like my skin just took a drink of water. So that's an excellent moisturizer. I'm still looking for a good cruelty-free moisturizer with SPF. So if anyone has any suggestions, let me know in the comment section. But for now, I've just been using up old SPF that I have. But I would like something that I can apply that I know I can continue to repurchase. And then for my night cream, I've been using the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. This is not, I wouldn't say it's super thick, but it's definitely thicker than the Lush. Excuse me. But it, again, absorbs really quickly into the skin, leaves it feeling super hydrated. A lot of times, heavy creams will have ingredients that clog my skin up, so I can use this and not feel like my skin is about to break out. I can use this even with the hemp seed oil and get all that hydration in my skin and still feel like my skin is able to breathe. So this is an excellent, you could use it day or night. I just tend to use it at nighttime because it does pack in a little more intense moisture. Alright, and then as far as lips go, two more Lush products. I use the Mint Juleps Lip Scrub. I love this because A, it smells like, I don't know, almost like a thin mint. And B, you can eat it. So say you're massaging it on your lips, probably should do so for about a minute or so. And then you're thinking, let me go rinse it off. If you have extra stray granules on your lips, you can just lick them off and they taste good. So Mint Juleps is excellent. They have some other flavors, but I'm just always drawn to that one. And then this is like all the time. Their lip service, just their original lip balm. I'll put this on every time, day and night, I wash my face. I'll put it on during the day if my lips feel dry before I put on a liquid lipstick or a matte lipstick. I feel like, does it have a scent? Let's see. Maybe slightly lemony. I don't know, but it feels great. It definitely hydrates my lips, especially in the wintertime. I tend to get very dry, so both of those are definite repurchases. And then lastly, I just have two things that I'll use all over on my body. The first one is just coconut oil. Um, you can use it right after the shower. You can use it as a makeup remover. You can use it on the ends of your hair or all over your hair as a hair mask and then wash it out the next day. This is just a great multi-purpose oil that your body and your body's chemistry just responds to well. So coconut oil, go buy yourself a big jar from Trader Joe's or anywhere. And then lastly, I have this. This is from Herbiary. I don't know. I know they have a website, so it's HERBIARY.com. But I purchased this at Reading Terminal Market in Philadelphia at one of the stands that they had, just like a Bath and Body stand, and this is their Tangerine Lime Shea Butter, which goes well with, I use the Schmidt's Natural Deodorant, which is bergamot lime. I like being able to have all my scents go together, so this is just like a nice, this is going to be great for summertime, but it's a very thick, it's shea butter, so it feels like butter, but when you rub that on your skin directly after a shower and it just melts in, you just feel so hydrated. I never actually thought of it, but that would probably smell really good with the coconut oil too. So, yes, the Tangerine Lime Shea Butter. So that's it. That's it for the cruelty-free skincare that I have come across so far. I'm still definitely learning about cruelty-free products, so I would be happy to hear from all of you what you like to use, maybe what your skin type is, and what products you found that are holy grail. Anything that I can try. I'm excited to try a lot of different things. I'm really finding that I enjoy kind of hunting for those products, and also finding that a lot of them tend to have way more natural ingredients, so I know what I'm putting on my skin and what's sinking into my skin. So I've really been enjoying the cruelty-free skincare search. So I guess thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing what you share, and I also look forward to sharing more of my cruelty-free finds with you in the future. So without further ado, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.